Why, hello there. As I settle down to play more Stardew Valley, I want to note that the game has been updated again. 1.6.13. Some bug fixes, a balance change though, fixed legendary fish and fish ponds being more profitable than intended. That's a bummer. I don't know to what extent that has been adjusted. I did note when I saw the 2 legendary fish row I pulled out of the legend fish pond, as I put a golden animal cracker, and I was like, that's a reasonable amount of money, and actually made me consider setting up more fish ponds, which I ultimately decided against. Remains to be seen what that fish row, the processed fish row, is going to be, but since prices have been adjusted, I presume it's going to not be as impressive. Let me adjust my own sound settings, check to make sure this is recording, and indeed it is. Today is Evelyn's birthday. I like Evelyn, but also, The growth and maturation and evolution of the villagers in Pelican Town in this video game is partly a story I tell in my head. The whole static thing, you know? Good morning, dear. Smells good, doesn't it? Pancakes. Yes, indeed. The kids, I'll just say hello to them later. It is... we're still a little bit far away from that. We need 28 days remaining, so it should be the 22nd. We're good to go there. Dear Grimith, I was conducting a field study the other day, and I found this specimen. I hope you find it as interesting as I did. Demetrius sends me a nautilus shell. I've got a keys crop to muster up, but that's not happening. I hope you all are aware. That's not happening. So long as we're aware together as a family that that's not happening. Okay. Before I do anything else in the farm, it's time to make more money. Continue to receive a trickle of feedback from folks just checking into the series and musing themselves how they've been playing the game wrong this entire time. Stardew Valley is about whatever story it is that you want to tell, however it is that you relax with the video game. That can take form in many shapes and sizes. I had, hundreds of hours of prior experience with this video game before starting this playthrough. I had a good grasp of the mechanics and what it was I was looking to achieve in this exploration of 1.6, and as well as living a new life in Pelican Town. I've not hit the gas. We've had a lot of chaos and time set on fire and just other musics. Also played with some modifications. Oh, missed a keg there. As well as animation canceling, which definitely does change the speed at which I play the video game. Really, it's about whatever it is that you would like to achieve with the game. Now, by and large, I am not much for sandboxy type video games. Having said that, perfection does give me something to work toward, and I enjoy Stardew Valley enough that, I have pursued it multiple times. It ends up being an objective for the sandbox. Something to point myself toward and work for it. I am not much of a perfectionist in the video games I play. It's not something I look to pursue. Also, I really like the look of this shed. Stardew Valley is just an exception in that regard. I have all of the new Steam achievements that have been added. Though, the new ones, except for one pertaining to the raccoons, were of things that had existed in the game before. Leaving me with the only achievement I don't have, being the one where you side with Jojako and become a member of the year by completing the Jojo warehouse. I've never done that in a playthrough. Never sided with Jojo once. And have no intention on doing so. I do appreciate, though, that 1.6 has added avenues for folks to purchase perfection as well as purchase golden walnuts, even though they are not things I ever intend to utilize. Allowing that different play style of just accumulating wealth to pay big dividends. Okay, we got a little bit of time left before... those kegs are done. Not too much time. And this shed is my decoration shed, where I'm not really accomplishing much of anything. And with the latest changes, I could set up a bed in there. Get really cozy. Isn't that delightful? Alright, we'll just sell that. I will select the wrong tool. No, I gotta restart the day now. How could I? It will be fine, somehow. And just what it is that you're looking to accomplish in your time in this sandbox, or any sandbox, or broadly, any video game that you play. Noon, so this music started looping. Do I wanna make any more masks? No, but we'll keep a fruit in there to show off what happens when the timer eventually ticks away. The fruit will vanish. It will be a crime of the highest order. Y'all are doing great in there. Chew, you're doing wonderful. We still have the one ostrich egg sitting there. We haven't gotten any new ones. Gonna leave that artifact spot alone. We are just questing for this, which we'll get in spring. You may even recognize the shape of that. We are also questing for cooking every recipe, and that will get done in spring as well. We may end up acquiring good neighbors in this playthrough, I fucking guess. And then perfection. Any decorating I want to do? Today? I don't know about today. No room for this Nautilus shell? Just sell what Demetrius got us. 120. Pancakes. We'll sell this double stack of fluffy soft pancakes too. Don't tell the wife. I'm sure when the mayor comes to pick them up, they'll be great. Perfectly fine in there, no worries or problems at all. Okay. Dirt. It's a poor luck day, so really today should be the kind of day I kick back and relax in. Oh, I see another keg. Got left behind. Oh well. I don't think I checked the greenhouse. Just too busy thinking about starfruit wine. Chuck this wine into this storage container. The remaining starfruit in here. 674 left, but we will have another harvest before those kegs are done. 2 days on that. Time on those trees, 14 days. Okay. Cool. I'd have Robin do anything. Very good, Grimith. What the hell, powder melons? What the hell? Come on out. Come on out. Da-da-da, da-da-da. We'll get a powder melon harvest then. It really will be the one harvest. Unless I plant another sprinkler for giggles. Mention with a bunch of stuff that it don't matter. None of this matters. Okay. I'll just charge up the hoe to be this many. And that won't till any of those spaces over there. Okay, another 23. And I'm only going to get one harvest out of these spaces anyway. So I'm not going to bother watering them. 5 days doesn't leave me with a limitless amount of time, you know? Don't need to be in that chest. That one. That one. Alright, what do I want to hand Evelyn? Beets, tulips, fairy roses. I got some beets, right? I got the beets. I got the beets. Surely I got beets somewhere. Yeah? I got the beets? I have one beet. Wrong thing? No, I wasted one of the triple shot espressos. My life. I got tulips? I got tulips. Yeah, let's get her this tulip. How you doing, Pam? I had to take up fishing, seeing as how close the river is. Alright. Well. Have a good one, Pam. Harvey? Presume Evelyn is not home. Ah, right. Saturdays are community center days for her. Evelyn! Remember my birthday. Thank you. This is great. It's good. It's good to have witnesses for this. Grimith, have I told you that George and I have lived in our house for 30 years? Hope you stay here for a while. So glad you're trying to improve that old farm. Jodi, I've lived here for almost a year. Year 3, Jodi. I moved in at in the between nether space, you know, right as day 1, spring 1 was hitting. That old farm. Once you've got everything in order, it's going to add a lot to our community. Okay, Jodi. You are sitting in a community center that Junimo's built entirely with my input. I believe I've added a whole lot to the community already, made it richer. No, it's fine. It's fine. This is not helping you in your attempts to have an affair with me. Don't you think Abby would look better with her natural hair color? She used to have light chestnut-colored hair. Yes, this ties into the idea that, maybe Abigail is not Pierre's kid. You're always so nice to me, Mr. Grimith, because she can't get the purple out of her hair. Grown-ups are usually mean and boring, but you're different. I have considerable experience with children. Grimith, I'm a little embarrassed to ask, but do you think Jazz would ever like a guy like me, or am I too weird? Who cares? I'll figure it out someday. Vincent here with his little newsy cap. Dad seems weird since he came back. I wonder what happened to him. The war, Vincent. He doesn't play with me anymore. The war. Just don't pop popcorn anywhere near him. Penny? Mom's been complaining ever since JoJo Mart closed down. It's been a year since that happened. I think it's good for her, though. Maybe we should drink less Joja Cola now. Gus would have to get rid of the vending machine for that. Since she spends a whole lot of time at the saloon, you know, I could see how that would be problematic. Speaking of Kent. Really grown attached to Marnie's chickens. Kent? I have trouble sleeping, so please excuse me if I seem tired. I'm sure you can understand. Yes. Albeit for different reasons. Hello, Grimith. Is there something you wanted to talk about? Hardwood. She slowly rotates away from me. You know how to cook bean hot pot? I like that dish quite a bit. It's hard to get fresh ingredients in the winter, huh? Hi there, Grimith. I'm always glad to see you. You're always welcome here. When you're here, you're family. I agree. Let's buy a beer. Drink the beer. Can't do it while I'm sitting down. Okay, Pam isn't responding. Morning. You've been up to that strange tower west of my house, actually talking to her while sitting on the horse. One time I heard this terrible otherworldly noise coming from there. Oh yes, that's the wizard ejaculating into the ether, somehow impregnating one of the villagers. I would avoid that place if I were you. You know, Fairy, I'm beginning to think that other people can't see you. It's going to be a lot of work for you, though. Bye. Just continuing where we left off. I like how my head is pulsating inside the the fucking mask. That's great. It's great stuff, great stuff. Hell yeah. I got a lot of stuff done. There's more stuff I could have gotten done. Especially if I ended days much quicker than I do. Saved a bunch of real life time. Let's see what I can pull out of the ground here. 2 winter roots. 2 snow yams, 2 clay. 3 more snow yams, okay. Winter really is the time. 2 more winter roots. Like, if you are willing to set in-game time on fire... Like, clay farming... Yeah, that's one thing, but, looking for these, the winter forage by tilling the soil... Oh yeah, and I don't even need to count out spaces. You just have an iridium hoe. And a dream. Now, you know, is this incredibly profitable compared to the other things that I can do? No. Does this actually generate revenue? Yes. Got 11 snow yams. And I got 6 winter roots out of here. Also got a little bit more clay. A little bit of money. How about that? Compare that to the normal selling price of clay, which is 20 a pop. Alright, back to the bus stop. I'm gonna hug the kids. Whoop. Watch over them for me, Auntie. If you please. Got a little bit more work to do around the farm. Yi-yi-o. Example, we got Aged Legend Row. How much does this sell for now? Okay, okay. 7,084. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. even with the adjustments made with this latest patch. Okay. Be great if it was worth more. But if all the legend fish sell for the same or a comparable, all the row, I should say, sells for that, and that's the aged row, I should say. That's competitive. That's, that is a worthwhile time investment. Potentially, if you're into fish ponds. The golden animal cracker there is pretty nice, too. Compare that to the super cucumber row and this walleye row. Ugh. That right there, it's pretty good. Any of this stuff want to merge? As a matter of fact, it does. How about that? Okay. We're feeling healthy. Good. Good for you. And I saw that I had an 8 sturgeon. Really? It would best behoove me to just pull these sturgeons out of here and chuck another fish in there. It's true, like another one of the legend fish, if not the legend itself, a legendary fish. It is so. Let's go ahead and take the glacier fish out. I will let it enjoy the winter. Although, I'm curious, which one of these is worth the most? I don't remember. Crimsonfish. Make it suffer for the hell it put me through? It's gonna warm up eventually. You get back in there. Crimsonfish. Empty the pond, please. Are you sure you want to remove all the fish and return the pond to its original state? Yes. I'm not letting them go to their max category. They would just provide me more row. Alright, that's 8. Crimsonfish lives down here. I could have them move in close to each other. I can move that pond like, I don't know, spring. And look, we grew some more sturgeon, which I don't think I did have one of. Great. Anything I'm looking to accomplish today in game besides this stuff? Not really, no. Not really. Fetch a couple of seeds out of the ground. These trees can't grow that close together, no matter how much they try. And Lord, they do try. Maybe I can try finding, speaking of trying, one space that's missing a pathway in here. It was on that line. Good. I could plant a few more mystic seeds. Sure, I'm going to be capped there on mahogany, so I'd be able to get 2 more mystic tree saplings. Yeah, 2 more mystic tree saplings. I've crafted 5. We have plenty of mystic sap. I have 46 of that. That sells for 1,000 per. And we've seen some stuff that I can use with that to craft, like, say, treasure totems, which I don't need to make more of, as I've managed to acquire all of the treasures. But it does exist. Just looking through things, thinking about what I want to make in the future. And I've obviously made one of everything, but I'm giving some consideration to how I might want to decorate the place. Also, the game is paused while I'm in here. We could have some more hoppers if I, say, wanted to load these up with that. I've talked about that before. Some more solar panels if I wanted to generate more battery packs, but I'm pretty good on those. I got 26. We can't load up on more mini obelisks. I could make like a maze and put like a mini obelisk at the end of it to quickly teleport out of the maze. We'll want some more fairy dust for the casks inside the the basement to take everything up from gold to iridium. That will get me the missing money to grab the golden clock. I'll actually have that before the new year starts. Interesting, interesting. It'll just be the 2 remaining obelisks for 1 million. And I won't even have the return scepter yet for 2 million. The blue grass starter. I'll definitely want to put grass on top of these starters. And now that I know that bluegrass grows at the same rate as normal grass, because that's a recent change, should be able to keep this place stocked with bluegrass for the animals to eat. Not that they really need the affection. It'll be nice to have these pigs out here again, so they can give me truffles, so they can carry their weight, their burden. He says not selling the damn animals for whatever reason. Tomorrow we've got a new recipe. And then the 28th, we'll have a new recipe. Those are the 2 missing recipes. Then I'll know all the recipes, and it'll just be a matter of getting an apple and an apricot to make those 2 things. To make 2 other things that I already know but can't make right now. I am going to check out the fruit bat cave. Got an orange and a peach. Blackberry, number of salmon berries. No winners here. That's okay. That is okay. Suppose I'll quickly shake these things. Alright, none of these stack in here. That's fine. I care about keeping any of these as gifts? No. And let's face it, I'm not going to be converting these into wine. Yeah, I'm not going to be converting any of these into wine. That's okay. And if I wanted to, say, put them in the dehydrator, I would need 5 in a stack, so that's not happening. Right. Then I will just sell these. Bits of fruit. Peach and orange, if that was something that I required. Well, you know, I can't say for sure that... I'm almost certain that neither of these recipes require a peach or an orange. But it would be funny. If they did, I could be like, ah, damn it. Anyway. It's the end of this in-game day. Oh, good. Peach ended up at the top. Really? I definitely didn't sell that first. I guess I sold it last. Now the order of these is mystifying at times. Just a review of what it is I brought in. Not looking too bad in the pancakes. Shh, don't tell Haley. Over 1.5 million gold there. Good stuff, good stuff.